The fireworks display gets underway for the expected crowd of 90,000. Well, let's have a look now at how Laurie's lineup looks for the Blues. Thanks to Nuggers.
Jake Tedesco, Cameron Reeves. Brian Tall, Samara Saints. Mark Nwangani Dwase, Leichhardt Wanderers. Phil Palcola, Muscle Jets. Tony Stokes, Wellington Cowboys. Mitchell Moses, Cardiff Cougars. Nathan Cleary, Henrik Brothers. Isaiah Young, St. John's Dubbo. Hudson Young, Red Branks Coles. Dylan Lucas, Albion Park Eagles. Bruce Robson, Wollongong Colts.
Payne Haas, Woodbury Warriors.
Mitchell Barnett, Wingham Tigers.
Victor Radley, Camellia Crocodiles.
Cameron Murray, Mascot Jets. Phil Blake, Mascot Jets. Ethan Strange, Entrance Tigers.
Happy Saker himself, Ryder Bears.
Jack Bostock, Shire Stingrays.
So there you have it, a very impressive New South Wales side at 1-19 tonight, of course, bolstered by the return of Payne Haas and also Mitch Moses. Joey, I want to get your opinion on Mitch Moses. Obviously, he was under an injury cloud coming into it. He says that he's good to go as well, but he is such an important part of this side. If we have a look at him on the Westpac Red Zone, what is it exactly that he brings to this New South Wales team?
Well, it's a good ball for no Cleary, but I love his passing game, particularly his long passing game. Look at it, gets in his hands, gets it out of his hands quickly to give time on the outside to Terrell Mitchell catch and pass. I think he can unlock our outside backs with his long passing. And now on a bit of ad-lib, he's going to be another kick option. This time, a bit of ad-lib footy. Last play, looks up, lands it on the spot here for Zach Lomax. Now tonight, it'll be Mark Nwangani-Dwase who'll be kicking for. He goes up 3.1 metres. Mark Nwangani-Dwase, he gets up twice as high as that. Maybe not twice as high, but you know what I mean. He's a real kick target. And coming out of trouble, his long passing game can ignite our strike players out wide. I'm really excited about him playing with Nathan Cleary.
And he's won his last 4 Origin games as well, not a bad record. He's also had a man of the match performance right here at the MCG. So Bryce, that could be a good omen for Mitchell Moses here tonight.
Absolutely, getting it going off those numbers alone are huge here. Look who's here, the living legend that is Kathy Freeman tonight. And he's in the house to deliver the official match ball. Always great to see our national treasure at a big event involving our great game of rugby league. Kick-off not too far away here, just moments. We'll get the final word from our legends. It's State of Origin Game 2 at Heavey MCG, live at 3 on 9 and 9 now.
Wado, it's that time of year again.
Good to be back, Sammy.
And Wado, there's 2 things that always deliver. Macca's 99-cent Mick delivery and State of Origin football. And what a game this is going to be. After game 1, come on, New South Wales, they started poorly, didn't they?
They did. The first 60 minutes was a tough watch where Queensland dominated every aspect of the game, but somehow after the send-off, New South Wales clawed back into it, and who can forget Teddy flying high to seal the win.
Queensland put themselves in a position to win that game, 20-6 up, but New South Wales, credit where credit's due. Now, Wado, game 2, 2019, surely one of your greatest Origin highlights.
Yeah, I was on the bench for multiple positions. Nathan goes down, and I had that versatility, and unfortunately for me, we got a pretty good team that year.
All right, who you got?
New South Wales.
To lose?
To win.
No, I just said who you got to lose.
No, you did not.
I did.
G'day Australia, 21 years and one thing has never changed. The best ideas begin with a spark. Oh yeah, love a bit of adventure.
Oh, hope he knows how to fly that thing.
There's one place we've always dreamed of going.
I think I see it. It's beautiful, Scotty.
Not just young, not bad at all. Finally, the peninsula is our home.
Wow, houses for a backyard. Sun, sea.
I get the feeling this one's going to be special. Could be the biggest block ever.
All right. Keep your shirt on, does it?
We're back. And I tell you what, it's a dream come true.
And this presents a really good chance for the United States.
Hang on, look at this. Mexico's built a wall to keep the US out.
Yes, and ironically, the Americans are really unhappy about this. And it's turned away at the border.
Anything could happen this World Cup, but you can always rely on the fast and easy sports bet app, the easiest way to bet on the cup.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Always been a man of my word.
Well, we have no plans to change negative gearing.
Well, we've changed our position.
I stepped back one step. I didn't fall off the stage.
The reception was incredibly positive and not a single person affected. Reducing power prices by $275.
That's a full-out lie.
My word is my bond.
Authorised by P. Hansen for Pauline Hansen's One Nation Brisbane.
You've known us as Fujitsu. We're now General. We've changed our name, but not who we are. You can expect the same trusted quality and service. Come home to comfort. Just get a General. It's Australia's favourite air.
Get a General.
Why should your workday start like everyone else's? If you use your hands.
Hey, I'm watching the game two of the State of Origin series. It's not a kick-off just yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, the excitement's building, my friend, I tell you.
You can't fly with a hashtag. Because this is more than just a job. This is an idea for you. Make your impact.
Not so good. It's angled up, so it's not like... It's not like that.
Did you write the monster movie?
That's the best angle I can get. I'm doing just... I tried.
Millions of license, it's in this June 25. The Kia dealer end of financial year sale is here.
No, got one person watching the stream.
$1,000 deposit contribution across the entire range. Explore Kia's fully electric, hybrid, petrol and turbo diesel models. Enjoy exceptional value like the Sportage Hybrid from $44,490 drive away. Or step into the Kia K4 from just $33,490 drive away. Hurry, it all wraps up June 30.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
That eerie sort of silence as you're walking down the tunnel. Your last little moment together before you obviously go out in that arena or all the noise. You wish you could bottle it.
As sure as night is dark and day is light.
There's a lot of nerves, a lot of excitement, and a little bit of doubt goes into your head.
I keep you on my mind both day and night.
It's pretty quiet when you're starting to walk, and then as you get closer, you can hear the crowd.
And happiness I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine.
I like to be up the front, feel the energy, and show whoever's the partner, especially Munster, show that I've got his back all game.
Because you're mine.
That's my wife, everyone.
And shivers down my spine. You can hear the roars, you hear the screams, it honestly feels like they're on top of you.
The one thing that I always try and soak in the most is the initial running out and then just soaking in that moment.
Spine-tingling sometimes, it's quite incredible. Moments that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
It's a mixture of different emotions, adrenaline, excitement. Yeah, it's one of the best feelings that I've ever had in my life.
And that feeling that you get, you honestly run through a brick wall. Pretty hard feeling to replicate, and it's something you just want to soak up and enjoy while you can.
I think I've got every emotion that you can think of, especially when you see your family, especially when you see the enemy.
I walk the line.
It's some daunting stage, isn't it, tonight? The captains Isaiah Yeo and Kevin Munster had the honour of leading their men out onto the mighty MCG. And here it is this evening in all its glory as the Pyrotechnics do their thing. Kevin Owens keep the series alive and send us to a Suncorp decider. Look at the Blues lock down the shield. We find out in just moments. Freddie and Kim with the final word. Kevin, no choice of Queensland after the 16-minute mark in Sydney. Won't be able to get away with that tonight, though.
No, absolutely not, particularly in a game where they have to win it. They really, well, look, James, I mean, looking after their start like they did in Sydney in game one, I want to try and replicate what they were able to do in that opening 20 minutes. But then I think they were guilty of just trying to defend that lead. They shut up shop a little bit. It's going to be up to Munster and Ponga and Harry Grant and Sam Walker to be able to keep this team going. They have to. They've got to do that. The rest of the series will be over for Queensland.
All right, let's get the vibe check from inside the Maroons. Kev, over to you, Lockie.
Thanks, James. They're just building their intensity and their energy right now by communicating with each other, reminding all the non-negotiables as a team. And they're going to know they're about to go out there for the next 80 minutes and push themselves mentally and physically. Billy talked earlier about being fearless. That means when they got the footy, they're going to back themselves, play their game. And when they don't have the footy, they've got to be brutal. This group knows they've got no second chances tonight. Go Queensland.
Good on you, Darren. Brad, from the Blues' perspective, we talk about this being now or never for Queensland for this series. But with a Suncorp decider still a live option, it feels a little now or never for New South Wales as well too, doesn't it?
You know, James, there was an article written yesterday or the day before, and it questioned our coach and it questioned the players and their respect for our coach. No one can avoid that. They need to come out here and show heart, show passion. They need to stand up for their coach. Their coach was our best player ever. And we can't walk away from that. These players cannot walk away from that. We've spoken about the starts of games. It's not just the start. They need to stand up for 80 minutes. That's it. All heart, like their coach.
Well said, Brad. Love the heart on the sleeve there. Amanda showed plenty of that for the Blues too. Paul Gallen, and he's in amongst it with the Blues.
Hey guys, the Blues have just finished their pre-game warm-up, and I can tell you a lot of the chat coming from the players was don't miss the start. Now I've spoken to Laurie Daly. Laurie Daly's intent on starting the game fast and moving the ball a whole lot more than they did in game one. Now we also spoke about remembering who you play for, your friends, your family, and the entire state of New South Wales. Now it's important today they believe in the game plan, execute the game plan, believe in each other and play for their teammates. If they do that, they'll go a long way to getting the victory tonight. More importantly, run hard, tackle hard, control the ball, and just rip into those Queenslanders. Let's go New South Wales.
Good on you, Gal. There we go. A couple of Las Vegas Raiders, of course, the NFL coming to the MCG later this year, getting their hands on the shield. And then loyalties, as you can see by those jerseys, divided here tonight as well. All in readiness for the MCG to kick off Game 2 of State of Origin for 2026. Queensland looking to force it aside on unsoiling Brisbane. Well, the Blues, they want it done, and they want it done here tonight. Stay with us after the break. It's kick-off, exclusive, live and free on Nine's White Water Sports.
Origin footy just got bigger with Sportsbet. For Origin Game 2, place a 3 or more leg same game multi, and if it wins, get an equal share of $1 million in bonus bets. Only with Sportsbet.
Chances are you're about to lose.
Welcome to Yui. This is Nathan. How can I help?
At Yui, we know footy is made by fans. That's why our team is on yours. Yui, you insured.
At Coles, my free glass containers are back. Earn 1 glass container credit for every $20 spent in one transaction when you scan your flybys. Collect the whole range and get ready to cook, serve and store. Only at Coles.
Odysseus, don't you want to remember?
I remember, but wait. This time. I can still save them. No one can stand between me and home. How do you have the gods? The goddess.
see.
I open doors for myself. I got the goals on me run a day. Just think of the things you could do. Instead of just wanting to bother you.
Let's pack youth accounts. Propose a 50, and we'll double it.
The Kia Dealer end of financial year sale is here, featuring a $1,000 deposit contribution across the entire range. Explore Kia's full electric, hybrid, petrol and turbo diesel models. Enjoy exceptional value like the Sportage Hybrid from $44,490 drive away. Or step into the Kia K4 from just $33,490 drive away. Hurry, it all wraps up June 30.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
State of Origin, Australia's greatest rivalry, where true fandom is earned and worn with pride. Time to prove. Complete challenges, earn your status, become a verified fan credit. From bandwagoner to Origin immortality. Get Yuri's Origin verified now.
Go Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance on now with big deals on the big screens. Grab a 75-inch LG Smart TV for under $2,000, save over $800. Save over $150 on this JBL Party Box portable speaker. Save $400 on Samsung Galaxy S26. Save $250 on this LG InstaView French door fridge, now under $2,000. Plus get up to 30% off our huge range of Windows 11 computers. Half-yearly clearance on now. Best prices at Harvey Norman.
McDelivery for Origin means more time to back them around. So you can paint your face, paint your house, make a sign, look for signs, get a trim, not bad, trim a hedge. Is that? Yep, sure is. Get Macca's delivered for a 99-cent delivery fee.
Well played, Cobber. His chompers are looking good, Linz. Yeah.
Oh, Danny boy. Easy big items are promoted Danny's Dire Straits. There appears to be money for nothing. A counter fair tomorrow.
Well, welcome to tonight's exclusive live and free coverage of State of Origin game number 2. The Victorian capital is the scene and a mighty MCG in all its glory tonight, made for an occasion just like this. It's the Blues who've got a great record here, 5 of the 6 games played. This Coliseum going away of New South Wales, moments away from the teams coming out onto the pitch with 90,000 expected here at the ground. Lockie and Gus alongside me here. And Lockie, in terms of crowd support, there's no doubt, if we're going on previous years, there'll be plenty of it here at the G for the Queenslanders tonight.
Yeah, you can sense that, James. I think this is the loudest I've ever heard the MCG for Saturday. There's a lot of rain here, so that's going to motivate this team because they know they have to win tonight, and the crowd will lift it.
Both teams, Gus, both players, 8 players that have got experience playing here at the ground, the dimensions here. Do you think that plays into their hand tonight to know that they've got at least half their squad out there running around? They've been here, done that before in the big stage.
Well, it can only help. But at the end of the day, it can't be an excuse if you lose. You know, everyone's going to have to handle it here tonight. Both teams were here during the week. They had a good look around the MCG. The kickers had a bit of a kick here. They know the dimensions pretty well. At the end of the day, between the sidelines and the try lines, it's the same side field as every field you play on. It won't be decided in the crowd. It won't be decided on the television. Just decided out there.
Couldn't ask for better conditions, could you, tonight, considering a bit of rain leading up? It is gone this evening.
I've seen Melbourne a lot worse than this. Yes, it's nice tonight.
Here come the Queenslanders up the tunnel without the welcome by a massive roar here at the MCG tonight. What's going through the mind quickly, Lockie, about the Armstrong?
He's focusing on what he needs to do as a captain. He needs to get the first set right. New South Wales are kicking off. He needs make sure they get to their kick. And then the first set defence, they need to make a statement.
He's in the opening of the race.
Go, boys, come on. Let's go, boys.
Team here tonight. A lot of talk us about that man on screen, Reece Ross, the X Factor, sitting on the bench, not in the side for game one. And it's up to that team in blue to make sure if Reece gets on the pitch, they shut it down tonight.
It certainly is. This New South Wales team, forget about the way they won in game one. The fact is, they are 1-0 up in the series. That creates a lot of pressure on Queensland. The aim tonight is to get out there and impart more pressure on the Maroons. Have the series stand them in the face at some stage of this game, and they know the consequence of losing. And that puts a lot of pressure on them. If New South Wales just get out and roll through the motions like they did in game one and get Queensland the lead, we know Queensland won't let it go. The crowd won't decide this. The finals decided out there between the sidelines and the try lines. New South Wales have made a lot of changes for a team that won game one. So they've acknowledged where they were weak in game one, where they needed some bolstering, and they can clear the additional margins, probably hold the fortunes of this New South Wales team tonight. As I said, they've got to put as much pressure on Queensland as they possibly can and hope that Queensland crack. They don't crack very often.
A few debutants out here on the stage tonight. The captain of Vinny Puaraki for the Queenslanders, Mark Awase, Dylan Lucas and Jack Bostock, if he can get on the field. The three there for the New South Wales side. The Queenslanders, the Blues, lined up and ready to go for the anthem. And welcome to country as we head out onto the pitch for the pre-match ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, please stand for tonight's Welcome to Country, to be delivered by Auntie Joy Wanda Murphy, followed by the Australian National Anthem, to be performed by the incredible Annie Aiken, one of the stars of Waitress, the musical.
Waminchakal, Wurundjeri Balak, Yemen Kundibek. Welcome to the traditional lands of the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people. The MCG is a part of my father's traditional lands, and I am honoured and privileged to have this opportunity. Tonight, we will gather here to watch the State Origin Game 2 between New South Wales and Queensland. Tonight is a special night when we all come together to celebrate who we are and where we come from. We, the Wurundjeri, are known as the Managun people. We acknowledge all players, officials, brothers and their families, and you and yours. I take this leaf on your behalf. Thank you for accepting this gift, as you join with us to honour the spirits of our ancestors who have nurtured these lands for thousands of years, and you are welcome to everything from the tops of the trees to the roots of the earth. Good luck to both teams. Enjoy the game. Waminchakal.
Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea, our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Hey Tala, Queensland fan. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, here we go. It's game time, my friend.
The scene tonight, around 90,000 filling the Hello Ground.
Don't forget, grab your 4X.
To be an epic occasion. Queensland out to Mawson decided on their home soil. The Blues are looking to wrap it up with a game in hand. Let's head up to our commentary box here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Just kick off fast approaching. Very good evening. Good evening, James. This is a spine-chilling sight for the pivotal game of the 2026 series. State of Origin visits the mighty Melbourne Cricket Ground for the 7th time. Most recently, we were here 2 years ago when New South Wales ran up the highest scoring
God, here we go.
in Origin
Danny Money
history
has to
to lead
try and dust
Queensland
something to fuck us over.
34-0 at half-time, and as was the case going back 12 months, the Maroons are fighting to keep the series alive after losing game 1. There's a few players on the verge of history this evening. Brian Totlaw becomes the Blues' second most capped winger. If he scores a try tonight, he becomes their greatest try scorer. And that man, what an X-factor. Hamiso Tabuai Fido, 12 tries in 11 Origin games. The next try he scores will see him draw level with Val Holmes in third position. Actually, Clyde referees Origin for the 22nd time.
5,
Can the Blues seal the deal, or are we
3,
headed
2,
to another epic
1.
Suncorp decider? Origin 2.
Let's go, boys.
The mighty MCG is off. The Blues kick off. It's Queensland to fire the first salvo. Back comes Tom Flegler, a try scorer in game 1 after a gap of 1,000 days between Queensland appearances. Now the ever reliable Kurt Campbell. Tackled by Robson. And the hard man of the Queensland pack, Tino Farshawma, playing with a shattered heart tonight following the terrible passing of his father in the days prior to this game. Rick Nikora, his first run-on appearance in a Queensland jersey. And now Ruben Cotter, the quintessential Queensland working forward. A safety first opening set for Queensland, and the captain Cameron Munster kicks long and Wanga Nikawasi. And his first touches of blue, surely one of the most exciting selections in New South Wales history. A dual international, and now an Origin capped player at the age of 25, Katoni Staggs. The Blues already on top in terms of field position. Now Australia. Past the halfway. Never beaten Origin bunny. 3 from 3 before his arc. The returning Payne Haas, what an inclusion for a New South Wales team not one of the series. Clearing. Plenty of hang time underneath this. And again.
Oh, got taken out! He got taken out!
Tapped it over them by Caleb Ponga.
There's a momentum.
Bullshit!
Ponga from Mitch Moses. He took it safely in the end, hadn't it? It was a must-take catch.
Watch it! Took it out!
And you mentioned, Tyres, the benefit of kicking off in a big game like this. New South Wales, they kicked down to Queensland. Big first upset defensively, and now they're running the field position.
Cameron Smith, the 7 times Origin player of the match, alongside me, along with Rugby League's 8th Immortal Andrew Johns. Played that at the ground. Another kick by the captain Munster, a 3-time player of the match in his own right. Mohamed Iwasi has been pended by 2 kicks already, and he's passed the test both times. A try-scoring whiz, 35, 33 NRL games for the Roosters.
It's the second time they've gone high down their left side, Queensland. Mark Nwanga Niawase, one of the safest under the high ball in the competition. You want to go on the other side to Brian Clark, who's 5'2".
Now James Tedesco, here comes the 3rd most capped New South Wales player ever tonight. 2 halves in combination, Cleary to Moses, and then Tolu Coles. Tackled well by Jojo Fafita. On the far touchline at the MCG, Totlaw and Moses blasts another high, long kick. Taken at the back by Caleb, who admitted he let his stake down in the series opener. He's playing for atonement tonight, perhaps he's feeling a little trepidation. Well, a man who featured in the very first State of Origin game, played in Melbourne back in 1990 across the road at the old Olympic Park, Brad Federer. I'm assuming there's just a few more here tonight than there were 36 years ago. Good evening.
Good evening, Matthew. Good evening, everyone at home. I think there's a few more grass as well. Oh my God, as they shift to the left-hand side.
Here's Cobbo, past the halfway, Cleary over in cover, taken by Staggs. Queensland using the ball to advantage. A little dink in behind. The ball comes off the legs and they're running it away.
6 again!
Ponga's got it. Fleetwood of Ponga. It's must win by Queensland. They can throw caution to the wind. Tackled around the bootlaces. Toya on the 20. Jim Munster, he's up for this. An offload to Ponga. Now to Walker. He waves his two big men underneath. A dumping tackle on Tino. Barnett slams him into the ground 11 metres short. Flat pass Walker.
Go!
Past the catwalk, class over by Katoni Staggs. They're flat out defending their line in New South Wales. It's a penalty.
Yes.
Well, this has been penalised all year. You get a marker or an A defender that play the arm of the dummy half. This used to be play on. You see there, Harry Grant, he gets out of that ruck area. Nathan Cleary it is that plays at the arm of Harry Grant. It's a penalty, Queensland. What a passage of play it was down this left-hand side. What should we do in here, Cameron? Well, I think early points, just to put pressure.
And that is the way they will go. Harry Grant looks like he's going to give the ball over to Sam Walker.
It's the Dream Team. Okay, Armatron. Hold up the Seaver lever. Show them what you got. Come on. Block by Telstra. Oh, what a surprise. Joey. I don't even know what that is.
Whichever side of the ball we're leaving to sit, maybe we're enjoying our coverage for the MCG. Sam Walker with a chance to open scoring for Queensland.
McDelivery for Origin means more time to back the Maroons, so you can paint your face, paint your house, make a sign, look for signs, get a trim.
Not bad.
Trim a hedge? Is that? Yep, sure is. Get Macca's delivered for a 99-cent delivery fee. Oh.
Well played, Comma. The Chompers are looking good, Linz.
Yep.
Queensland 2, New South Wales. Now there, it's run by Flegler. The one in the last, he's picked it up. Around the corner, on the bench. Stands with a try. You can't believe it.
Well, there's a first. I've never seen that side of Origin level. Never. And the wild man, Katoni Staggs, he picks up the ball and just charges over the line. What happened there? I'll be on the replay.
That's the
He just Flegler. He gets the ball, looks up, and then just spills his polish. The ball comes back on the inside, and Katoni, he just wills his way over. Yeah, he just raised the eyes, didn't he? He looked up at the last moment before the ball was in his hands. Tom Flegler. No longer needs to last. And look at that skill. And he's showing this at club level with his slip passes behind the back, around the corner. And the confidence to do that in that moment. Oh, he's got that down. I'm with you, Joe. Look at the Yui fan camp, the boots. Not so long ago they were down in their seat, now they're up on their feet. I can't remember seeing that ever. How quick that hit back is.
A big flex from the wild man. That's his first try in Origin. Katoni Staggs. He and Payne Haas combining as Broncos in this New South Wales team. For the second time ever, there's more Broncos playing for the Blues than Queensland tonight. Well, that is a real thunderbolt for Queensland to continue. Nathan Cleary from the right-hand side nails it.
Going
on now.
Well,
with
fuck.
big deals on the big screen. Grab a 75
I thought there'd be
inch
some
TV
gap
for
at least
under $2
between points, but holy
Save
shit,
over
New South
$150 on
Wales
this
just
JBL
struck back
Vodafone
straight
portable
away.
speaker. Save $400 on Samsung Galaxy
Four.
S26.
Four.
Save $250 on this LG
Four
Instabeam
were
French
definitely
door fridge
flagged.
now
He
under $2,000.
he just dropped that
Plus
one
get up to
folding.
30% off our huge range
dropped
of Windows
it,
11
just dropped
computers. Half yearly clearance on now.
And the
Best
one
places
that Salasa,
at
he's a
half
freaking
enormous.
nature. Rugby union is absolutely lucky to have him.
It's a fairy tale start in Sydney for Tom Flegler. This is a nightmare. A drop ball leads directly to New South Wales' first try. Back comes Mitch Barnett. And now Trottle. His 17th appearance for New South Wales. On himself, threw in a bit of a shocker by his lofty standards in the opening game. You know, though, with Brian Trottle, he won't play ball twice in a row. And now Payne Haas. So, Andrew, this is his 18th appearance at the age of 26. He's the second most capped prop in New South Wales history. He's one short of Glenn Lazarus at 26.
Well, he's going to go about half a dozen more series inning Payne Haas. It's a big number.
Jojo Fafita from the Gold Coast Titans. Billy's kept faith in him despite the presence of Murray Taylor, the experienced Cowboys winger in jumper number 19. What a sight this is. Four of the 5 biggest Origin crowds ever have been here at the MCG, including the record 91,513. And they were hoping they might be able to tip past that. Feels like there's 200,000 here tonight. It's absolutely incredible.
Oh, it's an incredible sight. How iconic. You can see it at home, just how special this looks full.
Taken by Totlock. The burrow his way underneath the tackle. Fafita and Toya together. Now Tolu Kohler. David Robson. A couple of passes strung together here, and that's been one area the experts have been saying the Blues have to improve. Move the ball from your own end of the ground. The next game really slides through. All right, Billy Slater's joining us. A bit of a thunderbolt there for your team, Billy. Oh, yeah. Just throw it out the back end.
Yes! It's start here, Tomo, from both teams. So, yeah, not ideal, obviously, off that kick-off with that try to New South Wales, but we can't do much about that now. We just need to focus on what's in front of us.
Up too early, Billy. Team looked pretty good, then you go down. A quick try, what was the message to the team?
Well, we needed to reset after the penalty goal anyway, so that was the message.
That's one way to reset.
Well, so we'll get into our attack now.
We wish you well. Thanks for your time as always, Billy. Here's Walker. Tucked underneath the Britain Nick Cora. 41 minutes off the bench in the opening game. A run on roll tonight. Walker passes deep. Passes out to Capewell. Tries with some footwork.
Can we get their left to what, Queensland? They like that side of the field.
Munster and Tino short, the two front rowers together. Flegler's held on to this one. He's 8 metres away from the New South Wales line. A couple of tackles left. Now Ruben Cotter backs into the defensive wall.
Grab a kick through, grab a kick.
Walker with a kick out wide. In the direction of Jojo Fafita. Top got up there. The ball bobbling around.
Oh. Well, I think he's going to have a look at this actually, Klein. It ended up under the back of Jojo Fafita.
Compared to the knock-on by New South Wales originally, just make sure there is no grounding.
Well, it's a real target. Brian Toe, he's gone from the right to the left. Queensland kick chases on side. Well, no one gets a lot in there.
Fafita's fingers.
He gets up pretty high there, Brian Toe. It's a bicep there of Jojo Fafita.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Fafita's. Look at the right arm here of Jojo Fafita. Yeah, arm first into Brian Toto. Hits his right arm first into the chest of Brian Toto. First rock ones for Queensland. Yeah, obviously, but we saw that error, the previous set from New South Wales. It is such a fine line about moving the ball, coming out of trouble. And that pass from Katani just wasn't right. It's such a fine line. Can't get it wrong.
Of course, the other part of that, because you know better than anyone, to move the ball, you've got to have the platform, and probably the New South Wales little men didn't offer them that in game one. Payne Hush coming back. That's a big flip, isn't it? Gee, Cole is tough. Another grafting run. Now the skipper. So leads his start for the 5th time tonight. 15 from the halfway line, just right of centre field. Right into Moses. And now Hudson Young. Out with his own 40-metre line. He creeps a couple extra, 6 more tackles. Late in the count, the Blues in a week ago. Again to Hudson Young, played 80 minutes for the first time in his Origin career in Sydney. Moses first receiver, 32nd receiver. Staggs, running hard, and his legs taken by the hammer.
Nathan Cleary is hit late there by Ruben Cotter.
There you go, with a great change in direction. The tackle's mounting up here against Queensland again. Moses direct inside Barnett. Good tackle again. They had their wrists about them there. It was Flegler with a good effort along with Cotter. Robson. Moses with a kick. It's almost the same kick that Lomax scored off a couple of years ago. Marky Mark got up over the top of them, but I think he lost it for the referee says as much.
Yeah, it's a great target, isn't it? A lot like Jojo Fafita on the opposite side of the field for Queensland. Marky Mark, the aerial ability.
Oh, good run, Sal.
The combo was nearly man of the match in game one.
It's on Flegler. He's down on his haunches and struggling to get back in the line. There's pretty much 10 to 11 tackles in succession here by New South Wales.
It was due to that 6 again, the previous set for New South Wales tonight. I was watching Flegler, I was watching Big Tino. They were really struggling in those latter stages of the last set.
Okay, good. So, this is a more steady opener than what we've seen in the last few Origin encounters as Walker shifts Hong up, tries some dazzling footwork, a little bobble there from Fafita with New South Wales defence to recover. Just inside the touchline on the Shane Ward stand side of the ground.
Yes! Get into him!
Look out! Oh, here we are. Referees have got out there, Johns.
There wasn't that stitch, one way. Got Strife and headbutt in his fist. Yeah, Hudson Young. He gets up a little bit high, not too much in it. Just manhandles him. And then the Queensland forwards, they say, nope, not hitting our little general. They come in, I think it's Nickera, he grabs Hudson Young.
You talked about Cobbo's performance in game one, and Queensland held on. Sam Walker's going to play with the national Origin division.
He would have been man of the match for sure. Big set coming up.
Munster. Forefront of all of Queensland's effort so far. A tackle made on Capel, left of the post. Harry Grant, skin teams alive. He goes to the hammer this time. Queensland building. Tackle 3. Munster. Now ball away on the outside. It's the arrow introduced very early in the piece. 5 from the New South Wales line now. Ponga away to Newcora.
He's on for Flegler time.
Quick to last, Ponga right, Walker left. They go to the ladder. Walker with the left foot kick towards the end goal. Oh, it's too long and quite a bit so.
Yeah, with this really rock hard surface at the MCG, ball just rolled on. That's it. That's 7 tackle restarts. Big advantage for New South Wales. Freddie?
And that's a big difference between this ground and a lot of the rugby league grounds, is how firm it is. There's also very slippery on top. You see players when they're trying to sidestep, plenty have slipped over. But when you move the ball and you're running fast and straight, there's a very fast surface.
So the arrow into the gun very early here, Cam. We saw Flegler was struggling, but what's interesting about that is that yes, there's a 6-man bench, but only 4 of the bodies can be used. So if Billy wants to get Reece Walsh into the game, one of that Collins or
those three, it's Tuliaki, you would think, would be the last one held back. Game one, Liero didn't come on to the last 15 minutes of the match.
Tedesco, another pass out on his sensibility, also fucking Tony Snake, that's a battle, isn't it? Stags versus Henderson, Tabuapido.
The attack is totally different from New South Wales tonight. Going from sideline to sideline.
On the pump the question, the ball parried back. Cleary puts it on the boot. And rolls along the deck, it's mopped up.
Making plenty of wits for New South Wales.
Oh, get off him!
A little sharp.
The first halves in the last 3 games have been diabolical. Queensland have won the first half in the last 3 origins by a collective score of 66-12. A much different attitude adopted by Laurie Daly's Blues tonight. And some sticking defence from both teams you can expect at the highest level of the game. Hudson Young driving toil over the ground. Now a pass back to the centre. And one of 3 Melbourne Storm players in the game tonight. The hero playing it. And his Melbourne Storm teammate Munster launches a kick like that's a tremendous catch by Tedesco.
That was a great take. He went for the floater, Munster. He had to try something. They really struggled for metres in that set, Queensland. Yeah, very little numbers behind the football in the early tackles. New South Wales, they just got up, took metres away. Take that east guys on this one.
Strong carry by Toplop. The human Bobcat 6.5 way. Now play pass. It's a handy 1-2 punch, isn't it?
Big shot there from Liero. Clean pass.
Tedesco first receiver. Cleary tries to football, but he's taken by his fullback, his teammate Kurt Capel. 11 metres inside Queensland territory. Moses the kicker of choice. He's launched this in the air. Ponga has to come forward to take it and does so. This is class for both the number ones. And now a Selwood Cobbo being urged on by the rugby league loving community of Sherburne in the Sunshine State. Darren Lockyer sideline.
Yeah, evening, Tomo. Lindsay Collins about to come on for Tino. The difference at the moment is Queensland are relying on their backs to get them out of trouble, while the Blues, their forwards, they're charging through. So at the moment, they've got the field position of how to run.
Yeah, and at the moment, Lockie, as you mentioned, they're just trying to go too lateral Queensland. They're really going to try and roll the sleeves up. Get some forward momentum.
No, he copped an elbow in the throat
when
when he was playing.
He leaves the field after 20 minutes. Look where they're starting their sets over their 40. Game of chess. So New South Wales is really on top. On the end of this set is Tino. Bit of a head knock. End of this set, they should get an attacking kick away.
Here's Mohamed Iwasi.
He was tough to wear. Now there's Nick Freddie.
Well, the trainer brought Tino to the sideline, and just before he actually took him off the field, he looked up to the bench and said it was HIA. So we'll see what the ruling is there.
Here's Murray. Introduced by Laurie Daly. His leg spin around the middle, always a weapon. An offload from Yoda Cleary to Murray. Good catch. How did Poppy catch that behind himself? Collins with an important tackle. They get 6 more here in New South Wales. Moses, he might have been clipped high. 92,000 fans thought so, but the man in the middle didn't agree. 18 away, Robson, flat pass Cleary. The 2 Penrith co-captains in combination go taken down. Moses on the left, Tedesco. That is not called up. He slips out of one attempted tackle. He beat another. We know how blisteringly fast this manly Seagull is. And he carries the ball to within 7 metres of Queensland's line. Robson, out to Cleary, rolls it through, ball bounces back, 6 more tackles. Marky Marks for a try as a New South Wales start. Mark Bawani.
And they go for the early grubber kick. Munster looks to grab the ball. I'm sure the bunker will have a look whether Munster was tackled as he was trying to get the ball, and then Cleary throws the long ball. Harvey Norman replay, the early grubber, Munster gets a hand to it, and that beautiful pass over the top, look at that, Nathan Cleary, and Marky Mark, doesn't he look home at the MCG? Beautiful pass. pass. I think that contact with Cam Munster, he's about to go and speak with Ashley Klein about it. I think it's fine because he's actually trying to play the ball and gain possession. Who's that? Dylan Lucas. He's allowed to go through and play Cam Munster. This is play on. Well, it's a great reaction by New South Wales. There's some form of luck in this try, but it took great skill to regain possession. Nice ball by Cleary wide.
This is quite a story now, I'm going to ask you. But 11 tests for the Wallabies. Became a dual international against England at the end of last year. And he makes an origin debut tonight, less than 2 years after he represented Australia in rugby sevens at the Paris Olympics.
Oh, he's an athlete. He's made for this arena. Big, strong, safe in the air. And at origin level, you need your wingers to be like front rowers. Have a look at that. 6'3", 105 kilo. And he's happy. New South Wales are well on top in the middle of the field. Joey, the last 6 minutes, Queensland haven't looked like they've been in the game. The last 2 possessions of the football, they've really gone nowhere. They've been looking for ball runners. Everyone's been flat-footed. They've tried to use wide passes from the ruck. But New South Wales line speed, they've got line speed, they've got energy. Queensland's gone nowhere. On top of that, they've been ill-disciplined defensively. They've given away a couple of 60 goals. They have to dig deep here, Queensland.
Over the match in game 1. The leaders inside the sideline. They've made a lovely sound, and that's why. Cleary converts.
I open doors for myself. I got the goals on me run a day. Just think of the things you could do.
Goes at 50, and we'll double it.
State of Origin, live on Nine's Wide World of Sports. Screaming on 9 now. The Blues with the upper hand. This is Origin, anything can happen, and that comes Payne Haas with a savage charge almost to his 20-metre line. Danica with some news.
Just a quick update on Tino Fa'asuamaleaui. He has come off with a Category 2 HIA, so that means he's got 15 minutes to undergo the testing. So we will know by the end of this first half whether he will be able to return. And as Freddie mentioned, it was a call from the trainer, not from the punter.
Little shift again, and they find some open territory.
Yes! Knock on! He knocked it on! Well, this is pressure. Bit of ball movement. Watch the decision here of Selwyn Cobbo. This is what pressure does. They go wide. Selwyn Cobbo comes in for no reason. Leaves a 2-man overlap. Tony Staggs looking to pass on the inside. You see there the ball a bit chewy. Just gets knocked out. Making the tackle by Cameron Munster. Geez, that was sharp. Paul Reed, wasn't it, Joe? He actually ran in front of his centre. Also, Tabuai-Fido. They'll keep coming to this side, New South Wales. They've got strike on both sides.
There's a strong shot by Sergi Nathan Cleary. Dylan Lucas, part of the tackle also. Walker shifting, Ponga joining in. He gets taken down with authority. Tackled by Kohler. Max Platten in the game back. Durable, versatile, and mobile. Outside the 20, Riero shifting to Walker out of Ponga, off the right foot. Again, Blues, very physical. Walker with his short kicking game, he kicks towards the hammer, he's up, he's over the top hammer, he got a hand on that, he tapped the ball back. But it was parried in favour of the Blues in the Wangani Galasi, tackled on his own 10.
And likewise, defensively, that was very comfortable. New South Wales, he's the effort in the air.
He's allowed to get a Lucas on Origin debut. What an arena. to play your first game in a New South Wales jersey. Oh, Murray, he wears one from Collins. So the veteran front rower is trying to turn up the intensity for his state. Playhouse with a good carry. Moses with that thunderous boot. He's kicked that 65 on the fly. Cobbo, wow. That's an untamed run. He gets past the 20-metre line now. The hammer. He's got the best try-scoring strike rate of Origin players with at least 10 tries. Haverstow, 12 tries in his 12 games. Inglis is the most, has the most tries in Origin. He scored 18 in 32 games. Walker draws Cleary over the line, runs to the Ponga. Ponga to Haverstow.
Go, Hammer! Go!
He gets as far as Tedesco. He grabs him around the legs. But that's the danger this man poses. Graham takes off down the short side. He gives it back. Munster, one-handed pass. He somehow got it all.
Go! Get in there! Yes! 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 Yes!
Oh, that's as good as you'll see. Well, there's someone down in Queensland and trying to do it. It's Cameron Munster, but what a ball it was for Cam Munster to set this up. I'll be on the replay. Here's the initial break. MSO Tapuai Fido, he beats his centre. He's opposite centre, Tony Staggs, and he goes downfield. Great tackle by Tedesco. Here, Harry Grant, he shows to the open, goes short side, lovely pass back inside. Look at this ball. Round the corner, Sammy Walker pushing up Maxi Platt. Wonderful play. How many passes there? 6, 7? Watch Munster hit his head there. The over-the-top pass. Then watching old tapes of Gene Miles. There, that's the play. Beautiful hands. Darren Lockyer.
You'll see here, wondering where Queensland are going to find points. And then a little shift out to the left. A missed tackle there on that left-hand side for the Blues, and then opened it up for Hammer. Hammer did the right thing. He took the tackle. And Harry Grant, that's not the first time he's gone down the short side tonight. And the Cameron Munster, right, was outstanding. The Caxton, they're going off. That's just got him back into the game, the Maroons.
Well, getting out in the field today is rock hard. Earlier on, there wasn't much due. I thought you had to score maybe 24 points to win this, maybe 30.
Big Sammy.
We just didn't do 5 on 4. Kelly, good, pass the net. That's it. Right. Who's sausage with onions?
You're not so crispy.
So crispy.
Welcome to Yui. This is Nathan. How can I help?
At Yui, we know footy is made by fans. That's why our team is on yours. Yui, you insured.
Trent Arrow, an Origin try scorer in his 5th appearance. Oh, Munster's gone for HIA.
Oh, not happy, but he
What the hell?
got a hit slam.
Now, who's the replacement?
Well, this is
Reece Walsh.
Yeah, Cam.
Is Walsh up and about? No, Hodder.
I reckon Maxi Platt may just go to the halves. Well, what? Here it is. Oh, that's a net. What this does is defensively, their left edge is going to be really vulnerable because where the 5 over the halfback defends, it is so important, and they control the edge, how to defend, when to go up, when to slide. Interesting to see who will defend at that left side.
My goodness, that was just audacious play. Lindsay Collins runs into his Roosters comrade in Victor Radley.
That's when your eyes off the black head here. Victor Radley wants to hand out punishment.
Another big tackle, Murray off the line, fast to Nikora. The accuracy is currency. The lad from Townsville. He's back exposed on top. A brutal shot by Hudson. Not a kick of any great
Well, that's the thing, but our Munster, you spoke about Moses, hits the ball 60 metres, 65 consistently. Sammy Walker at most is 40, 45 metres.
Maybe Cameron Pollard can do his job, Harry Grant.
So Max Platt is defending where Munster is. There he is getting involved now. That's going to be a real target for New South Wales.
Do you reckon Coach Slater was tempted to pull the trigger on Walsh there?
Yeah, I reckon he's holding that bullet though.
Yeah. The last ball and a penalty for a high tackle. So a chance for New South Wales, should they want to take a shot at penalty goal and stretch this lead back to 6 points. Just slowly across the face of Bestman. It's a penalty in the modern game.
It's kickable, but I'd run. I'd run the ball. I'd go. Yeah, they're rolling the dice.
Mitch Moses handled it around the played 51 minutes in his first game for New South Wales in Sydney 3 weeks ago. He looked every bit the Origin player. Turpio sets the platform and carries to within 16 of the goal line. Robson takes off left against Moses. He sends Hudson Young into Queensland's defensive wall. 10 metres away. The Blues snapped out right this time. Murray the lead man. First receiver clearing Moses. He comes around the other side.
Good save. Good save.
They scurried and they saved it.
Yeah, Selwyn Cobbo, he's showing that little space on the outside. But he made up his ground. I think he just gets enough of him. He gets enough of a piece of him just to put him in a touch. We've seen some spectacular tries.
Let's look at the touching goal line now.
Oh,
man. It's on the line.
oh,
Touching goal.
I gave him
his body's
that was so close.
out over.
All right, Danica,
There's no way. Just an update on Cameron Munster, and he's also been classified as category 2, so right now he's in the sheds. He's not happy about it, but he's undergoing the testing. And in terms of Tino Fa'asuamaleaui, he has been cleared. He's got the card in his hand. He's ready to come back into the action.
All right, on eagerly, black now.
Bradley.
Am I game freeze?
Now Connor, he's wearing the 13 for just the second time in his Origin career. He started at lock against Sudan, going back to 2020.
Yes, high shot all day, sir.
So he threw out the line here, Victor. He's trying to put a big hit on Trentliero.
Oh, shoulder charge, high contact to the head. That's 10. That is 10.
Set him off.
Well, that's high contact.
High contact with the shoulder to the head. 10. He gets 10.
It'll be interesting to see how they attack here with no Munster. Whether Kalen, he'll step up to play 5 lane, but what that does, it takes
He
Kalen
leads with the shoulder to the head.
to link to the outside backs.
For this Queensland side, which has won once here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. 31 years ago, when Paul Hawkins Queens with 95 sealed the series in straight sets. Piero strong for the bench tonight. Walker, there's point, second receiver. What about that? Carried straight on by Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow into the arms of Selwyn Cobbo, but clear in cover. Harry Grant centre receiver. Clever ball play. Black out over the edge of
Oh, another hard shot. Come on.
That's what they say there's mitigating circumstances where Nicola, he was
Oh, bullshit mitigating circumstances. Took him high.
There's not much in that one.
He's walking the line.
7,000 never cut the bullshit!
Tino playing his 17th origin up front for Queensland. Harry Grant just pushes one way, plays the other, Ponga, one straight one underneath. Just been shredded by Lucas and Radley.
Tedesco's not defending in the line, he's staying in goal.
Yes, clearly Sam Walker's short kicking game. He's in his head. Yielded a try in the first game. Might be a bit of a cheat code when it comes to Teddy. Here's Grant. Away to Platt. Surrounded by Blues tacklers. A couple of plays remaining here. Ponga with pace. Early ball for Toya. Oh, good contact. It was a strong tackle by Polar. He's a metre away. The Gallian Rookie of the Year. Walker, Potter over the head of Ponga. Ball on the ground. Who wants it? He kicks ahead. The hammer bounces back.
Yes!
Oh, wow.
6 again. Keep the pressure on, boys. Keep the pressure on.
I think Nathan Cleary just went to Tony Staggs and says, mate, what were you thinking there? But you've got hands to it and brought it in. Smart thinking here by the hammer. He just gets around and just tries to put it on the boot. Oh, did he have a chance, Joe?
Well, you got to back your first instinct, especially at this level. But I think you might back it again.
Oh, boys.
Big responsibility here on Caleb Tonga with no Muscat. I think he should get into first receiver. Seems that the Knights do that occasionally.
Queensland firing plenty of shots here. The Blues will need to defend their line manfully. A lot of possession down this end of the ground recently. An inside pass for Tino. He crashes through the first line. He's put down a couple out. Right underneath the posts. Tangled up down low. Hudson Young's got to get out.
6 again! Come on!
Goes to Liero. Now Walker. He's to you.
Yes!
Oh, literally at the last possible second.
Well, he's in their head. Tedesco, he's defending behind. Brian Toe went up and came back. He read it perfectly. That's a skill. Either foot, either angle. Robert Toya gets there. Desperation from Brian Toe.
Yeah, and all this is doing is keeping pressure on the Blues, sapping a little bit of energy.
Well, of course you're going to...
Who has jurisdiction now to look at that because it's an incident that occurred in the in-goal. So they've overruled the referee and now the Blues won't they be breathing? Look, Darts will be breathing.
That's a huge decision, that one.
They were out of breath. Staggs has been physical. He carries out to the 30.
Westpac red zone. Play the ball to the opposition 20. Queensland 17 to 5.
Left foot set. Taken by Harry Grant. This has flown past this first half. It's an offload flung by Robson into the grasp of Cam Murray. So Robson played 49 minutes in game on Andrew. When do you expect to see Humphrey Coruscant?
I think very similar.
Yeah, and that's what caused that dominant tackle by the New South Wales Blues. It looked as though Connor was going to get that ball, and he said no. Down to you, Fred.
Yeah, looking at the Blues, the dynamics have changed, especially since Tino's gone back on with size. You take off Haas, you take off Barnett, and you put on Cam Murray and Victor Radley, and all of a sudden Tino goes back on. There's a real difference in size at the moment, so our boys need to encourage quick play the balls, where Queensland, early 40-20 shot.
Tackle kick, it doesn't have the depth and top. Cover the ground quickly there, takes it on the fly, comes back to his own 30-metre line. We know he's an attacking juggernaut. Maybe his toughness has been underestimated. He carried the ball under enormous pressure by Queensland in game one, lasted 57 minutes. Again, he's been happy to use his body as a batter in game tonight. Out of that Randy, clearing Tedesco. Staggs put down. Only tackle 4. So composed for a 21-year-old.
What's good?
A towering ball off the right foot of Moses. There's a contest again.
Good Axel. Good catch.
Isn't this set up for a second half to remember? Well, they've got to hang on here. Queensland struggling to get out of their own area. They are gassed.
Second prize for Billy's Queenslanders tonight. They will be throwing everything possible to keep this series alive, and conversely, New South Wales lost what many thought was the unlosable series last year. They don't want to have to fight for it at Suncorp in 3 weeks. Walker. It's a strange sort of hit. He couldn't have found a more direct path to the one into us. He said, once it's back on the bench and ready.
There's an awkward kick for Sam Walker. He's on the right foot, right side of the field. He just didn't quite get the angle and found lucky. He just had one before, didn't he? There's plenty of space over the back of his head. He just had a launch one.
By the Canberra Raider Hudson Young. He gives Cleary a chance to kick on play 5. He gets flung to the ground by Grant after he kicked it. Up over the top, it takes a Queensland leg, and they've got 6 more tackles. What I'm saying, I was just scared.
In what universe did he play at that?
And now here's a gold-plated chance for the Blues a couple out from half-time. Hudson Young on the 10. Robson left to Moses. That could be a pivotal moment in the Origin series. Sizing of the options, he goes to Radley. Spotted a little opening, but it's shut down quickly. Tino with a crucial tackle. Going for Cleary for Tedesco. Out through Staggs, on into Arce. He's got 3 Queenslanders in front of him, not even he can get through.
Great scramble. Great scramble.
No surprise to see Max Black over there. Again, they're using the ball one side to the other. Moses, straight hands, Pollard, top one takes it. He steps back on the inside. He went past Hudson Young. He beat 2 Queenslanders, a one-handed pass.
Take him out! Yes! Yes! That's how you do it!
Watch how hard he goes into Hudson Young, but watch his feet. He keeps.
That's a Queensland play right there!
And driving. Watch how hard he comes into Hudson Young. Hudson Young will get the ball. He sees it. Bang! And then look at the push. That's a big, big play. New South Wales.
That's the play right there.
Big play for them.
Danica, some more news.
A big relief for Queensland, Cameron Munster. He has passed his head injury assessment, although he still has time remaining on the clock, so he won't be back in these last 30 seconds. We'll have to wait till the second half.
Yes, he'll be leading the team down the tunnel to start the second half. This is what's so hard. The Blues started running downhill, albeit the first time for Tom Flegler era, but Queensland, as they so often always do, really, they have found something and fought back in a 4-point gap at half time. Is so enticing for the final 40. Last play of the half. Walker with a kick that wasn't asking too many questions, and the one into Arce will happily be tackled to bring a cracking first half to a completion. The series in the balance. New South Wales 12, the Queensland 8 at the MCG.
Well, that was a seesawing half of football, wasn't it? Queensland, they first on the board and then straight after the kickoff with that fumble from Tom Flegler, New South Wales hit the lead and really haven't looked back. There's been key position players off the field. What a second half. Alana?
Nate, an impressive first 40, plenty of ball movement as well.
Yeah, it's been a pretty high quality game, I reckon. Fair bit of ball in play, a bit of fatigue in the game, but yeah, it's been enjoyable. Hopefully, come in the second half, solidify possession, field position, and go from there.
Were you happy with the energy and the line speed in defence?
Yeah, I thought it was much better than the first game, but it means nothing. 40 minutes in the bank, then you start again.
Go on. Danica, over to you. Thank you, Lana. Wow, what a first half of Origin footy we've been treated to tonight. It is New South Wales in the lead as we head to half-time, but it is only a narrow lead. Join us next and we'll break down all the first half highlights. You're watching State of Origin on your home of Rugby League. Exclusive, live and free on 9's White Lotus Sports.
Brand new faces.
We met people like Miller, stupid and stupider.
Join the joyride.
We did a show called The Block. Don't be scared because you'll make it scared.
The travel guides conquer all new frontiers, kicking off in Chile.
I didn't realise how uncoordinated you were.
Well, I got it from someone, so who was it?
New travel guides, Monday 7:30 on 9.
McDelivery for Origin means more time to back the Maroons, so you can paint your face, paint your house, make a sign, look for signs.
Not bad. Trim ahead. Is that?
Well, that's the first half done. Yeah, see some cats. Then I'll watch some cats for half time. Yeah, like I said, it's been a. Tell you what, it's been your typical Origin match, I tell you, for that first 40. So, like I said, it started up, Queensland getting the penalty goal, and then New South Wales scoring a try right after the kickoff, which for me is like I've never seen that in my. Oh God, how many? Quite possibly, nearly. I don't even want to know how many games I've seen in my life. You know, going from 1987 to today, so for nearly, 40 years I've been watching rugby, been watching football. So, but yeah, I've never seen that before in my life. New South Wales came out. They ran on top of us. They were ruthless for part of that game, and what took was just one thing, and Trent Liero scored an amazing try. 12-8 at the half, and tell me, it's been a classic. It's been yes a very stereotypical State of Origin match. It's just been the forwards bashing into each other, the backs just being absolutely silky smooth. Like I said, the second 40 is going to be really fun to watch. Like I said, that's going to be really great fun to watch too, that second 40 minutes. Well, like I said, it's half time, so now we can sit back, have a breather. At least I can sit back and have a breather now. I can go and actually drink my beer now. With Steve Buscemi, that great Steve Buscemi. Oh man, I tell you what, that was a good first. That was your stereotypical first 40 minutes of Origin football, just neither side giving an inch. Like I said, it does scare me when New South Wales start to spread the ball wide. That's what scares me. And yeah, they've got the bigger forward pack, so like I said, I think I'm okay to just be down 4 at the half. I think I'm okay with that. So.
they've been very impressive in the first half. They've completely changed their game from game one. It's been a better first 40 minutes. But if we look at all three tries in this first half, they're all speculation tries. I think both sides are handling each other's structure really well. Set plays aren't working, structure's not working, shape's not working, the defences are very, very good. But this one was a drop ball, pick it up, score a try. The next one was a ricochet kick, pick it up, throw a pass, score a try. The last one was Harry Grant running down a short side on late tackle 5 and a couple of Hail Mary passes. Someone backs up through the middle. That's how tries are scored in Origin so far and so often. The structured play isn't troubling either side. The defences are very good tonight.
So much like that one to get Queensland back in the game there, Lockie.
Well, that was the turning point. They never made that break. And they just came from a missed tackle from Kentucky and Dylan Lucas. But that just completely gave Queensland momentum, energy, confidence. And they were a different team in the last 15 minutes of that first half. So, before that moment, you just couldn't see any points in Queensland. They were fatigued, they were tired. New South Wales were winning the field position. And that try turned it around.
There's a game phase if ever we've seen one before, Gus. With Kevin Muscat going on that opening half, there might be a temptation to get Reece Walsh into that Queensland attack. Were you surprised that Billy didn't go there?
You don't know where to hold them, know when to fold them. Billy's held the card close to his chest there. He's waiting for a bigger moment in the second half, I'd imagine. Look, we came into this game speculating about both sides. New South Wales have been terrible in the first half for the last 3 Origin. Queensland have been terrible in the second half for the last 3 Origin. New South Wales fixed their problems. They've been good in the half one. Now it's whether or not Queensland can turn around their weakness in the second half. We are halfway through the series. Half time of game 2, we are exactly halfway through the series, and there's 2 points of difference between the two teams. So there's nothing in it. It'll come down to one player picking up just a speculator, get across the line. But it's now up to Queensland. New South Wales have done the job. They had to have an improved first half. They've done it. I think they've put a lot of fatigue into Queensland. Now can Queensland muster what they haven't been able to do in the last 3 Origins and put in a good second half?
Gus, you've set the scene beautifully for the 40 minutes we're about to see unfold here at the MCG. Are we 40 away from a Blues series win? Or can the Maroons take us to that Suncorp decider they oh so desire? But first, as we head to the break here at the MCG, get ready for more mayhem as the Masters of Chaos return to the big screen. Don't miss Minions and Monsters, only Cinemas 25.
Oh, no, not so cute.
Minions and Monsters in cinemas June 25.
Nathan's got a Kia EV4.
Yeah, they're taking Origin a bit seriously.
Do you love me now, Brian? Blues fans.
Come on, mate. Let's get you cleaned up.
Kia, movement that inspires. There exist 2 Queenslands. There's the one we love, and the one we fear. There's the one that kisses our faces, and the one that shakes our bones. But there's one thing that binds them. The unwavering resilience it takes us all to call both Queenslands home. Suncorp Insurance. Resilience never rests.
The new KFC lunchtime box full range begins at just $5. Yet it must accommodate an unreasonable quantity of chicken. Every box must be subjected to rigorous testing to ensure it withstands the full force of its chicken cargo. Do not pity the box. Feel happy for maximum chicken, maximum bond. These boxes make me so happy.
These boxes make me so happy.
Waterfall. Tree.
You gonna drink that alone?
No. These are my mates.
So, do they just stand around all day?
No, there's plenty of fun stuff to do.
What's that?
Do fine.
Oh yeah, she seems totally fun. So the good life was made for...
Yeah.
The BYD Shark 6 is making waves across Australia, and there's never been a better time to get behind the wheel. For a limited time, eligible customers can unlock either 1.88% per annum comparison rate finance on a 3-year loan term with no minimum deposit, or $3,000 cashback on the new Shark 6 Premium. Whichever offer you choose is a smart move. Offers end June 29 while stocks last. Book a test drive today.
State of Origin, Australia's greatest rivalry.
Where true fandoms earn and warm with pride.
Time to prove.
Complete challenges, earn your status, become a verified fan free.
From bandwagoner
to Origin immortality. Get use Origin verified now.
It's World Cup time, punters. So get ready for this cracking offer from Sportsbet. Add an anytime goal scorer to your same game multi, and if that player has the first shot of the match, we'll settle that leg as a winner, even if they miss. That's right. Add an anytime goal scorer to your same game multi, and if they have the first shot, we'll settle that leg as a winner. First shot wins, only with Sportsbet.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Something happened at the research station.
More dead, one survivor found.
What are you doing?
This is not the silly.
This is my crime scene.
What's happening here? Everything that's in that mix sticking on. Every 37 years there's a convergence.
How does anyone survive out here?
You don't, I guess.
The Killings at Parish Station, June 24, only on Stan.
Nine's Live State of Origin, brought to you by Macca's, proud sponsor of the Maroons. Harvey Norman, half-yearly clearance on now. Telstra, wherever we go. Westpac Youth Accounts, it takes a little W. The all-electric Kia EV range, game on. And Supergirl, only in cinemas June 25.
Well, welcome back to State of Origin, game number 2 for 2026, live from the MCG. Rooster, the Rooster out there. They don't say make for us, make for nothing. Massive 40 minutes still to come. But we're also counting down to this year's NRL and NRLW Grand Finals. Now, official travel packages are on sale, match tickets, hand-picked accommodation and unique experiences, all part of the experiences. Just head to travel.nrl.com. right now to lock in your spot at Core Stadium Sunday, October 4th. Right now, well, let's hear from the coaches, starting with Billy Slater with Danica.
Well, Bill, your side showed plenty of grit, especially towards the back end of that first half to get their way back into this. What's going to be most important for you in the second half?
Yeah, just settle down. I think it was a bit frantic there. We had, players going off the field that we didn't expect to go off the field, and position shifts and all that sort of stuff. We're a bit more settled now half time, and we just need to settle into our footy.
Good luck in the second.
Thanks, Danica.
Well, that's a much better first half, but still a long way to go.
Yeah, our completion rate wasn't as good as what we wanted it to be. Always ended up around 95%, but we still want to keep playing footy going. We don't want to go into our shell. That's the challenge for us now, is to continue to move the ball and make sure we're a little bit better at detail with it. But defensively, they were.
Must be proud of their defence. 20 takers in the Westpac Reds under your 5. They've only scored 1 try.
Yeah, I think that's very important at Origin level. You've got to get that right. We're working hard for one another. We can make it easier on ourselves. We control a bit of field position, but overall happy with that.
Good luck, mate.
Well, that's the final word for the coaches. Time for the action for the players. Over to you, Matthew Thompson, for the second half.
Thanks, James. 40 minutes of high stakes, engrossing Origin footy ahead. Shallow restart. Taken by Tedesco in the face of some searching kick chase by Queensland. It's the Blues by 4. Robson for Radley. He was walking the aggression tightrope when he came onto the field in the first half. Now Dylan Lucas playing in that familiar role of right back row. Used to seeing him on that left-hand side for Newcastle. He's been among their most consistent players for several seasons, maybe their best player this year. They've only lost 3 times in 2026. This is Lux down that right-hand side. Taking right and towering Selwyn.
Oh, go Sel! Go Sel!
What a way to start the second half for Queensland. Isn't he in form? So, he breezed past. Taking a chance straight out of half-time for Queensland as Nikora was tackled past the Blues 40-metre line. Harry Grant to Sam Walker to Ruben Cotter. Dumped by Radley down low. Back on the field after an HIA break in the first half. Trying to do what he did last year. And pilot Queensland to an unlikely victory in game 2 to keep the series alive. And he's flipping away to Iwasi if there's such thing for the hulking Blues winger. He took that AFL style in the corner, but Queensland can dish out some punishment from this position.
Well, I think Coach Billy Slater will be pretty happy with the start by the Queensland side. He wanted him to just compose himself a little bit, work himself back into this game, and they've done that.
3 tackles and he's still in their own 10.
So 3 tackles used as Norrie only gets past the 10. Now Young, a relieving run, another one where he beats the first line of defence. Moses with the clearance.
It's a long kick to rescue a tall set. Mitchell Moses.
There you go, Sel.
He had a laser on the chest of Selwyn Colbo and hit him with everything. Now, Hamiso Tabuai Fido back within 10.5. Brad Fittler.
The other advantage of the big kid, he's actually kicking into a breeze. It's about a 14-kilometre breeze coming from the northeast. That's behind the Queensland team, so that's something that's really going to help the New South Wales team. Is Mitchell Moses' long kick.
Harry Grant has a look, goes to Walker. Walker plays short to Nikora. Hasn't asked any attacking questions in the game so far, Harry Grant. This could be dangerous late against the tolerant defence. Top on. Takes a kick that fell out of the sky sharply.
We've demanded that back, Cameron Munster, but unfortunately, the right edge for Queensland didn't know he was on. No pressure on Tabo. This is a really good period here for Queensland. They've won all this field position. It's only 3.5 minutes.
Looks somewhat similar to the opening half of game 1. Yeah, Kentucky Staggs comes across the field.
Well, New South Wales really struggling to get out of their area. And it's only been Moses with a long kicking game, which has rescued New South Wales. Here they go again.
It's hit a Queenslander. It's bounced to Tottenham. It's 6 more. It's Tottenham. Bounced away from Munster. What again? What a backhander. Young taken down by Harry Grant. Well, when it's United tonight, they had no right to get it back from that position, New South Wales, and now they're 3 metres away. Robson. And clearing underneath. A right good step by Radley. See, that's hard to deal with for Queensland. They did everything right, and they've got a rough end of the pineapple. Very out. Play short to Lucas. Who cuts into the line. Munster there to capture him. 9 metres away. Robson. Radley.
Yes! Stuck on! Yes!
Charge down again. Mitch Moses kicking from his own 20. And look, winds up and launches it. How's that a charge down? Oh, they got lucky there. New South Wales.
And he's a sight to behold.
It's an incredible stadium, isn't it?
Incomparable Melbourne cricket ground. I reckon the King Shane Warne would have liked his origin footage, Joey.
I would have loved it. Would have loved it. Geez, there's a buzz around town today too. Everywhere I went, walking around, everyone had their blue and maroon jerseys on. There it is. There's the King standing. Never forgotten the great man. Tino. Gratitude to be out there representing Queensland with the sticks and a heartbreaking week for the English family. Toya, Jojo for Peter. Covered by the New South Wales defence. He goes to ground. The ball back is shown at the sidelines. And they're coming full running after the break in Queensland. Walker. His teammates pursuing this tackle.
Go! Get across! Yes! Go! He's in! He's in! Yes! 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 Whoa!
It's just the ball movement, second phase of play by Queensland. That's what their first try. What it taken was the initial take, and then the ability to get the ball free. Nothing on the replay. Here's Jojo can be a smart play to go in field. He's right near that sideline. Gets down, plays the ball. Who gets on the end of this kick? It's Rob Sawyer. He pushes up, gets the ball, Max Platt. Great play. Just to find one knows how to try and get this you're not murdered. He's not he kept his head, didn't rush the kick, and he just puts it on Cobo's chest. That's another great try by Rhodes.
So Max Platt's job in there, that pass to Munster was special. The Liero try in the first half, that was Max Platt also, who turned that ball up in the runaround play for Liero, all had been footing. The way Max Platt got that ball over the top to Munster, that was great skill. Darren Lockyer.
It's also Rob Toya. Once he turns his back towards Tedesco, so even if he doesn't catch it like that, it's going backwards to his teammates, so it's great positioning from him, but great vision from Munster. And they started the second half way better than the Blues, the Maroons.
And that's exactly why Billy's got Max Platt in this footy side, is his ability to compete. He's done a mountain of work defensively, he carries the football, he's a ruck forward. And he's chasing this kick down to be there available. And Rob Toya takes it. Big kick here.
Come on, Sammy.
From 6 in Origin. Pressure conversion attempt. What pressure?
Yes! Boom! Yes!
Neighbours got a Kia EV4.
Yeah, they're taking Origin a bit seriously.
Do you love me now, Brian? Blues fans.
Come on, mate. Let's get you cleaned up.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Selwyn Cobo's third Origin try. And a pinpoint conversion by Sam Walker has put the Maroons ahead. 8 minutes into the second half here at the MCG. If you take a snapshot of that graphic bottom right after Mwanga Uwasi scored for New South Wales, they look like they were running downhill. But as always, Queensland find a way, and now Harry Grant tries to exploit some fractured New South Wales defence. He's out past the 40-yard line now. What a performance by Platt. Some players have looked to the arena. And Max Platt, the son of the 4 times Premiership winning Bronco, John Platt. Looks to be well and truly a Queensland Origin player for many years to come. Yes, Pratt.
They've lost Coach Roy Dale, recognising they're losing the middle. They say go coming off, Payne Haas coming on.
Fresh tackle field. Frame of Payne Haas. Floats back out to the centre of the MCG. With the Blues hopes of knocking this series over. Tantalisingly positioned.
Yep, and he's got huge minutes in him too, Payne Haas. You're assuming he didn't play this game out now on the front row.
Tedesco with an off play. Robson shoots at the theatre. He fires to Stacks. He tries to drag in Cobbo. But he and Toya
sorry, to be skip past defensively on that side. Cleary sees a chance to run. He pinches 10 extra metres, a kick for Ponga, and takes it athletically. And he goes the hurdles over the top of Cleary and gets back out within a touching distance of his 20-metre line.
That offload from New South Wales. I love that play. Offload the middle of the field and move the ball off the offload. Sammy Walker.
Murray with a desperate tackle to the screen. Queensland smell blood here.
5 away from the halfway line. Played by Ponga.
Walker, it's bounced back. Another.
6 again, play that, thank you.
Touchdown, Sydney. Queensland have got 6 more. It's pinging around like a pinball.
Oh, good run, Limbs. Good run, Limbs.
Origin run. He really stampeded Moses into the MCG pitch. Munster. 32 away. Grant plays short side left. Through the hands of Walker Ponga. Ponga with a hammer. He pushed away from Stacks. A tackle by Cleary on play number 5. It's attack and kick territory. Walker is there. He pushes it on. Munster snaps it over. It's 2-on-1. It's taken Queensland hand. It also took the top off hand. But the first knock on is it gets New South.
Yes!
Yeah, well, have another look at this. But this is the key to this. They went 2 passes wide, which brought up Kohler. He gets a hand to it.
No, it came off his arm.
Once the ball went
Came off his arm.
Kohler had to come up, which isolated.
Challenge it, New South Wales, I dare you, challenge it.
Shallow. So it came down just as the Queensland players got there. Here's the charge down. And he took his hands up Hudson Yard. Middle field scrum. Sadog out left. Here's the Sammy Walker.
They're under immense duress here. Queensland could strike and match the fighting.
In there, yes! 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 Yes!
Well, we spoke about Sammy Walker in the pre-game, and he just plays.
Yes!
He doesn't care where he is, 95 pounds, he's back out in Ipswich. There is only one player on this field who can pass this ball like this, and it's Sammy Walker. He gets the ball under all sorts of pressure. Harvey on the replay. Watch this pass. Nathan Cleary comes up and catch. That's incredible.
Well, he just trusts. He puts trust in Taylor Tom. He puts trust in his fullback that he's going to be there. They would have run this play a numerous amount of times in the build-up to this match, and he just puts belief in his teammate that he's going to be there and he's going to land on the spot. That's a great play.
Well, we spoke about, we're talking today about how he rolls the dice. He's a risk taker. That's the way he plays. Only one player out there who that pass was absolutely incredible. And look at the reaction of Ponga. That was unbelievable. Wet night, ball a bit slippery. He wasn't even looking. Yeah, game 1. If Queensland won game 1, Sammy Walker was man of the match on the do. There's questions asked. Look at that. Leading him, there's questions about Sammy Walker playing at this level. Similar, was it 30-odd years ago? Longer. Alfie Wanger, the same thing. Nearly 40 years ago. 86, was it? Yeah, 86, 87. Big kick, this one coming up. He hit the last one sweet.
7 from 7 in Origin.
Oh God, commentator's curse.
Push the margin.
Commentator's curse. I'm calling it now, commentator's curse.
They had blasted out at half-time. Kane Ponga walked off at half-time with a smile on his face, clapping, back-slapping. He felt that they got the better part of that second half, and perhaps his demeanour was rubbed off on his teammates.
Well, I'll tell you why they would have been confident what would feel the first half. If you look at the 2 tries scored by New South Wales, there was a deflection of Cam Munster and a direct error from the kicker. They actually haven't tried to play Queensland.
Right over the dot. Beautiful. Nice.
You know, we haven't been formally introduced.
I know it's pretty colorful, but that's just so everyone knows we're good.
Supergirl in cinemas June 25.
Taking that point lead with plenty of time left on the clock. If momentum counts for anything, they are definitely on top of Origin 2 here at the MCG.
Well, I think there's one man that can really change the fortunes for New South Wales, and that's Appy Coruscant. He's been sitting on the bench this entire match. I really think Laurie Daly and the Blues, they need to change around that ruck area. He's the man that can spark them. He's got so much skill, so much craft. He can really make those tired middle forwards of Queensland make some mistakes. They've got to make that change for us.
Playing since the opening game of the 2023 series, the oldest player in the match tonight, Appy Coruscant, 33 years of age. He was up, sort of warming up. He sat back down. He's still got the bib on. So the Blues have only used 2 of their 6-man bench.
Well, Fanil Blake's going on. That's his 3. So there's going to be a big decision by Laurie Daly. Does he pull the trigger on Appy Coruscant, or does he bring Ethan Strange in?
First touch for Atten. Big run. Doesn't play the ball. 10 runs for 82 metres on his good. Sitting up to the halfway line. Ball clearing. Brings it after he kicked it. Referee says it's okay. Selwyn Cobbo, a rejuvenated footballer. He was put in purgatory last year. They're down the Queensland squad. But wow, hasn't he justified Heath Slater's recall? You can say the same of him. Yes, Darren?
Well, in game 1, after we got a good lead, we were a bit guilty of probably going a bit conservative and trying to protect the lead. It's important, Queensland, from here, just keep playing footy, trust themselves.
Go, Harry! Go, Taylor! Go! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Well, they've been criticised for their second half, haven't they, Queensland?
Yes!
You know, he's up and about, Cam Master. But once again, a little line break down the left, they take it down. Army on a replay, Harry Green out of dummy half. He's had a few good runs tonight and puts Hamilton downfield. And it's the 2-pass kick. You see the ball go to Walker to Munster. The defensive line has to come up. And that just isolates Brian Cole. Look at him. He's one-on-one Jojo Fafita. And the height advantage, well, that's all for Queensland. That's a well-constructed try.
What a take. I wonder what the AFL types think about that. That was pretty special. Just watch Munster. He doesn't break stride on this kick. Munster on this kick doesn't slow up. He doesn't change stride. Look at this. Goes up early. Call that a hanger. Is that what they call it? Not quite. He's going enormous. That's a grab. That's a grab in the pocket. We can see Munster's kick here. Just watch Munster.
Joseph John. Well, I'm not sure I can show you because obviously this is exclusive to Channel 9, so I'm not brave enough to actually show you the broadcast on Channel 9. So.
Here's the ball roster of a
The
selection.
best you'll get is my reactions.
Minds of many. 23-year-old Titan really saw something in him that he liked. Tonight, he's really stood out amongst the outside backs. So walking into this a goal in the Queensland jersey.
Commentator's curse, I'm telling you, commentator's curse.
From the other side. This is the enormous.
Shut up, Matthew. No commentator's curse.
Kicks this, it's a long way back for the Blues. Oh, he kicked it from the moon at the moment.
And the ad for Minions versus Monsters. Or Minions and Monsters, sorry. I can't wait to watch that. Yeah, true. Yeah, that'd be a lovely thing.
Absolutely perfect. The ball's been wrapped from Lindsay Collins' grasp. Well, here's their chance. Here's their chance.
He wants to challenge.
Lindsay Collins, well, he is. He's going to get it.
Weeks of worry, front row challenging.
Or was he hit high? He sort of high contact.
Yeah, the captain's challenge from Queensland.
I think he said shoulder challenge.
He's one of these guys, front rowers that worry you, Joe. The intelligent front rowers.
You don't want your front row being intelligent.
Again, Rooster on Rooster.
It's a shoulder charge.
Hudson Young can't get his right arm out because of Reece Robson's presence, so we're playing on to see how the ball comes out.
Oh, bullshit, that's no shoulder charge. Oh, 7,000 different kinds of bullshit.
Well, he didn't wrap his arm there, Hudson Young. How can you say, because
Hudson Young is looking to make a tackle, he just gets bumped off, it's a loose current.
Oh, bullshit!
Come on.
Bullshit!
Come on. That's what Lindsay Collins is asking you. Yeah, that's a shoulder charge.
That is a shoulder charge every single day of the week, Ashley.
We talk about that every single game.
Young's gone. New South Wales on the attack. They've got to break away from Nicky Fancy. Stands ducked.
Come on, boys, hold him out. Hold him out after that bullshit, boys.
Rescue charge from the Sharks enforcer. 8 metres from the Maroons line. Again, match platform defending. Yo back on the ground. He's been there for a few minutes now. He's 3 metres away.
Let's take him down by the head and fire. Don't take it. Grab it in the neck.
Oh, come on, Ashley. At least try to hide your bias.
Pass down. A full set of 6.
Well, yeah, he's winning now. He's got it.
So they'll be energised.
No, he does. Hot mess.
Hold up.
Like really bad.
Good defense, boys.
Yeah.
I know.
Good light. Right foot step. In front of our Flegler. He wraps up the football. Centre field now. Pops it in clearing.
Good hit. Good hit.
Toy. Pops it in clearing again. Back to Esco. Floating pass. It's with Staggs. It's with the rally to Arce. He looks for some way.
And he scored. Yeah, he's in, yeah.
Score there. There's 3 jerseys. There's 3 Queensland jerseys. He's freakish.
Look what Queensland had.
And the try assist goes to Ashley Klein.
Just watch him put on just a little stutter step and they just hesitate for a moment. Harvey Norman replay. It's a wide shift like Blues. Tedesco finds space with Staggs out wide. Oh, it's 3v1. See that little stutter step where he just stops? Selwyn just stops his feet. He's already back on his
No one needs to lie, he's an absolute
He can
freak.
caught up slightly.
He is an absolute freak.
Like to be able to pull up, like we're talking about
They don't take us the ball.
6'4", 6'5", Joey.
Yeah. Under his side, that's the game.
Look at the acceleration here. Just 1, 2, just 3 strides by keeps control of football.
There's a try scoring freak.
Down. Talking to the referee.
And he has scored, mate, and he did score. I would say he had the greatest try you're ever going to see. Like at the end of this game, I'll show you. But yeah, mate,
So that's
the greatest try you'll ever see.
guilty as charged. So Cleary.
No, Cleary, you're going to swing this off. You're going to slice it across the face. You're going to slice it. You're going to slice it. You're going to slice it.
Just hold its line. He's
Damn it.
kicked it from out wide.
Flexed it right in there.
Rugby League returns to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas on Saturday, February 27, 2027. This is the ultimate bucket list experience for the sports
Still waiting there.
entertainment capital of the world. Travel packages and tickets are on sale right now. NFL.com/Vegas. Get your tickets today. 8 points the gap. Now, Andrew.
20 minutes first.
Around the country going
Freaking
to
lifetime.
waiting for Coruscant Strange.
But I'll be going Coruscant.
Yes, it is, but it's close.
At this stage of the game, with tight forwards around the middle of the field, Cameron spoke about his trickery and his craft. And he can cause some damage.
Good work, boys.
Yeah, and I tell you on top of that, what he's able to do is he's able to hold markers up, he's able to stand A and B defenders still, which creates space and time for his halves. Cleary and Moses, they've hardly been sold in the second half. He's the man that can really ignite those two players. Working in tight. Offload, finds Robson. It's amazing looks up.
It's amazing what points does. Look at the energy of New South Wales.
Here again. 20, Cleary. Well, didn't get all of it. Well, it wasn't a great kick in here. On tackle number 4, and the chase wasn't alert to it. Ponga only 10 from the halfway line now. He falls, he got collected, but he was falling. Played fast. And Jojo Fafita. Took 50 running metres in the game. Jojo in his second origin. Now Munster takes the brunt of the Blues defence. That's extraordinary. He's been hammered.
Oh, guys! Yes! Yes!
He moves to equal third on the list of most.
It is hammer time in the G, baby.
Peppers afraid in back play. Ponga got hit hard, but on the scoreboard it'll be a Queensland victory.
Tony Staggs, he comes up out of the play. Harvey Norman replay. Kalen Palmer with the tap on. Oh, this is all bad.
That's a send off. Send off. Send off.
He's over.
If that is not a send off, shoulder to the head, high impact shoulder to the head. That's a send off. It was a send off 3 weeks ago. Should be a send off tonight.
So the replay shows he's come out with intent, and if it's determined that there is direct contact to the head, I think there is a fairly inevitable conclusion to this. Meanwhile,
If it's not a send off, I'm going to lose my.
she will not be denied.
Direct contact to the head from the shoulder. That's a send off. Ashley, it's your own rules.
You better send him off because
Your own rules, Ashley.
So equal
If you do not send him off,
alongside Bell Holmes and only Boyd,
Oh, look, he's coming on.
and Inglis ahead.
Well, if New South Wales do go into 12 men for this tackle by Tony Staggs, and this man coming on the field.
better get his sent off.
oh, and Prince is coming on.
Last 16 minutes.
pushed up out of the line. There's an elevated risk of injury. High contact. You've got a report and you're in the bid for termination.
Bullshit! 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 3 weeks ago, that was a send-off!
The Rhys Walsh going on field.
Bullshit!
This man. Here comes the Maverick Matchwick.
Why is he wearing a yellow jersey?
Well, no, that's a bib.
He's not
Why is he
going
wearing
to
it?
Training bib, so, you know, because he was on the bench.
HIA.
Bullshit! What in the soul?
Just to say, hey, get ready, mate. I mean, normally, that's straight in the HIA, but he comes straight up on to his credit. Well, anyone who's not a rugby league fan, Kalen Ponga, he's had a history of head knocks and concussions. Look, he'll have to come off and do an assessment. Sure, the independent doctor will.
Oh, Ashley, oh God, you're
Even Strange.
I want to swear.
That's good. I want to say
You
that.
bet swearing. What are you talking
Even
about?
Strange is on the
You swear the first beginning of the string.
The Warriors about to fire his final ball. Will Walker ever miss? There we go. Walker's all right. They were that for about 20 odd years.
Oh, whenever they get converted because they were worried about the
What was he going to play here, Joey? No, he'll go right centre. He'll through the right centre. Blake's coming off the field. Or is he going on a field? He might be going on.
Well, Laurie Daly spoke during the week that he's going to go on and play as a back rower. He's a runner. We all know that, but
Oh, they're going short.
Pretty well, yeah. The short dropout for kicks. For a right foot kick the other way. Can't believe you don't kick across your body.
well, I don't understand what Teddy was trying to do. Can we get a replay of the angle that he actually approached that football?
You got to kick across your body. Your angles.
Did we have a look at this, Joe? He runs from Queensland side of halfway to try and bring that ball across as a short kickoff.
Well, that's a final. Great football.
Rhys Walsh should be coming soon.
By Robson. So we might have been a little premature with Rhys Walsh. I think the Queensland bench was assuming Connor would be coming off. But that is not the case. Ruby Connor. 15 to play. It's Queensland's to lose.
Oh, go, Harry! Yes! Yes!
Why is she going to bring a glass
Harry Grant dummy up.
Yes!
There is a real run threat, especially when he takes off to his right hand side. That's the side he's comfortable and likes to run.
Why do you shut the door?
Really tall
Let's
mark.
go. The cats are not
Lindsay
coming in. Go.
Lindsay, this is the ball having on the replay. That is a Barkley here. Nathan Cleary out of position. And just falls to the dummy. And Lindsay Collins. He's a try scorer at this level, Cameron.
Yeah, he's another one of these middle forwards that just competes, and he's always on the ball. Lovely dummy half work there by Harry Grant. Nathan Cleary, as you mentioned, Joe, it was poor marker work. He just gets out of the marker and that Harry Grant was looking for.
No, they always live here. We've only won here once.
He's on that 45 degree, he's facing Lindsay Collins. You see there, he's facing
Back in 1995.
If he gets a dummy
The only game we won here back 31 years ago.
Nathan Cleary, he's heading towards that left-hand touchline. And all you got to do is show the ball and away you go. Now to you, Lockie.
Well, Harry Grant, he's playing a dummy half tonight. Has led to a few of the Maroons' tries. Payne Hassan, he went to the right, but he didn't close the gap when Nathan Cleary took the dummy. He's had a big game tonight, Harry Grant.
No, they
Lindsay
come on,
Collins,
you sissy fucking balls. That's what they're gonna do with.
He's put himself in a state of origin try. Well done, Lindsay.
He's been a
Score.
key influence in 4 series wins
for Queensland, Lindsay Collins. He is a quintessential Origin toiler. He's a bit better in that cab. Well, he's got the happy napkin popping up where he needs to be.
And what about when he jumped Tedesco? He set up Cam Munster. That was a big play. I'll back up what Lockie was saying about Harry Grant. He's done really well tonight. He's been able to
Three rolls or
football. He's been so good at that.
That's 30 second half points for Queensland.
Well, considering the last 4 games, it's scored 8 points. Is that correct? Westpac red zone. Well, it might have the first half. It was 17-5 for New South Wales. Look at the second half now.
This is not his trend. This is quite incredible. 2 years ago here, hang on, he's not the same side. Let's pick them in further. It's broken the play on the 10. The ball's tapped back. Hayden's got it. So New South Wales running 34 points in the first half. In game 2, 2024, that was a record. Queensland might be about to put on the same ground 2 years later.
It's been a huge second half, hasn't it? It's all been Queensland.
Oh,
That's
Cole coming out of the line.
5 tries in the second half.
And this would have been a huge focus for them in the lead up to this match. They would have been aware of the criticism around their second half and really would have been on the after game 1 as well. There was an opportunity to win that one even though they were down to 12 men.
Yes!
Thompson trying to strip the ball off the ball. And once again, Queensland is coming. Look out for their general.
And Lockie mentioned it before too, like they couldn't afford to try and defend their lead. They just had to keep playing their football. They had to keep attacking, using their skill, and they've done that.
Sweet Wednesday night for a Queensland fan. This has been a
I said, I'm not.
And the Blues have been powerless to stop it.
I'm not celebrating yet. There's still 10 minutes, and that's a lifetime.
Just under 12 minutes to go.
It's a lifetime in State of Origin. Trust me, I know. We've been down.
Will never be denied. Owen out for Toya. Moses over there in cover.
Comes off that right foot beautifully. What a Toya.
Walker. To the hand of 2 Melbourne men, 3 Melbourne men, Munster. Back to Cobbo. And playing a free-flowing attacking football against the 12-man defensive line. Max another great run. 15 away. Grant goes one way, plays the other. Runs the rings the arrow back. Here's Walker. What's he thinking? Left foot kick towards the goal line. Tedesco gets over there. And he...
Nice. Get the drop out.
Shocking game from Sammy Walker. It looks like he's played 20 Origins.
Right, he's one of those players, the bigger the occasion, the better it goes. More pressure. Let's set this, he thinks he's in the backyard of Ipswich.
Running into us, he near that one, and Selwyn Cobbo, who has never played better. 6 tries in his last 4 games as a Dolphin, and a couple tonight. 8 metres away now. Grant Potter. Ball picked up on the bump. Now Tino. This will be a bittersweet feeling for him at full time, no question. Right against the goal line. Stopped by Robson. Walker. Potter. Cole used his pace to bring him to ground. Tackle number 5 now. Harry Grant to Sam Walker. Sam Walker to Cameron Munster. This is the last tackle, in fact. Right in front of the posts. Grant can trip the arrow, slips a pass out the back. The ball's on the ground. It might have took it himself. There's 6 more tackles.
6 again.
Yes! And New South Wales are right for the picking. Munster, Walker. Kohler brings him to ground.
And another 6 again.
They didn't get the start, and they got 6 again.
Deserve a try.
And there, Tommy.
Soldiers have been strong tonight.
Let's go, boy. No, Maxi.
He's Munster again. They have up on the outside to cut him off, so he pops off the left. He goes back to the middle and plays dead. They're trying to play it fast options.
6 again, sir. Come on.
He went off the mark to play the ball, which is why the penalty wasn't ensuing. Less than a minute away. The Blues have been stoic. 3 consecutive sets.
Yeah!
Well, he's going to check the grounding though. He's got the try.
Once again, the skill. Kyle Tonga. There's those big feet.
He stayed in.
He stayed in.
That's a try.
He kept pressure on.
Just reviewing all angles.
He kept downward pressure. It was downward pressure.
Forward. Just look at the first one. He's
Mate, right there, downward pressure.
How do they do that?
Downward pressure, that's a try.
Just need to clear the feet.
Well, you don't need to clear the feet because look, they're right there.
See this angle that Seller's feet are in. We just need another replay for the grounding.
Oh, yeah,
Look at that camera work.
It's the one here. He keeps his hands on the ball.
Incredible.
Absolutely amazing.
Yep. Yeah,
See
downward
this
pressure.
angle that Seller controls the ball to the ground with downward pressure. We have a decision. His form is
Green light, my friend.
absolute top shot.
Green light.
Yeah!
Hi, Ashley.
Can go up and down, but he looks wrong.
Your papa's bogus.
He is wrong.
Stick it up your ass, Ashley Klein.
Through this series, he wasn't fucking Sammy Walker. He's the Harvey Norman replay. There's that little battle pass by Tonga, which gave him an opportunity just to tip over his wing. He knew that his big winger, he could get there. He had dodge and speed. He's got the athleticism to reach out.
Thing is, you don't have to touch first. That's why I'm going to get up and book it into the house.
Sammy Walker gave up.
Yes, I did show those ones. We need to keep it warm.
Turning into superhuman footballers on this stage, don't they?
Look at that club here in Rico. They don't have nothing to do with inside this house. No, they're not.
I don't know how many tries
A little cookie monster.
he saved up. The Anderson tries he saved.
So this is Queensland's highest score in an Origin in 11 years. After this kick-off, get Andrew's thoughts on how New South Wales can reassess. Oh wow! Oh, mate, this is extraordinary. He's flushing it, Samuel. This has been ugly in the second half for New South Wales, Andrew. We head up to Suncorp. Now, let's consider the last 2 deciders. 2022, the Ben Hunt's famous run to win the game right at the gate. New South Wales won the last decider. 2024. How can they regroup?
They're not that bad. It's just Mitchell Moses is just the field. He's in the range of that. Queensland's they've been a 9 out of 10. That's the whole game. They're 10 out of 10 in the second half.
Did they ever put Reese in?
Not yet. I don't think we need to now. Fuck, look at the score. We don't need Reece now.
Joey, the issue for me is in this game, they scored 18 points on this.
But he was excited
They
to
scored
play.
one try through their own ball movement or slash set play.
They're going to play outside structure. At this level, against the best of the best, there is no weaknesses in the defensive line. You have to have the ability to play outside structure.
An Origin debut for the Kemper who's been there for we are. He took the previous run before Tino. Now, late. I'm sure there's a lot of time in the coming days to reassess all of this, including in our post game. Make sure you don't go anywhere. St Andrew, really Queensland dominated up until the Ponga send-off
in Sydney and past the 20-minute mark of this game, they've dominated again. Is it a reassessment of personnel? Surely that's got to come on the table.
Well, I think Cam Murray has to start. But once again, there he is there. We'll talk more after the game, probably for the next couple of weeks. I think Abby Coruscant needs to be used at some stage off the bench.
It's the Tony Stagg. He's got a
big run there for Hudson Young.
I'll tell you who has to come back in the side. Kamala Olajuwon.
Yeah, 100%.
Has to come back in.
There he is there. Saw him at the hotel this morning. He was disappointed. He's not playing.
The other Queenslander who might be happy with what he's seen is Tom Dearden. This could even break. Walker's been enormous in the second. Danica, what can you tell us about the crowd here?
Well, this is an incredible crowd tonight, and I have to say it is so loud here down on ground level. 91,671 people here in attendance tonight. That is an Origin record, the biggest ever Origin crowd to be at a stadium cheering on at their sides. What a sight that is.
It's quite breathtaking. Almost 92,000. And because of the Melbourne Storm influence, they are quite pro-Queensland. So I can imagine many of them will be absolutely delighted they made the trek. Here's a one-on-one contest, and let's go over the top.
And look who's there. Max Black. One of those players who is just an Origin specialist, who they just work and work and work. Like a Dallas Johnson, like one of those players. Actually Harrison,
Paul Vorton.
Well, he's not that good.
Played winning hits tonight, no, really. Very side hard, but they completely outmuscled in the second half. And that pretty much sums it up. The pass around the boot laces for Yoda Diabacon. See, the Blues will want to head off a half-century short for Queensland, won't they? And Cleary tries to belt this. It's a midfield floating long. Barnett gets through. The Blues have got the ball back. There's another charge. They'll make it 4 for the night. Ethan Strange has got it. Goes on a dancing mission, he offloads, Tedesco there, Gallagher, if they can get it right,
They can swing it, they've got on it. As I say, they can swing it, they had numbers, but it came back good.
Adjusted by the Queensland skipper Cam Munster. Tedesco slips a pass, Cleary. Tackled by Trent Liero, there's another foot soldier who's been strong. 6 more tackles. Using his footwork, slips away from Finnair Furiaki's defence. 5 metres short now. Robson for Yo! Denied his first Origin try. Hudson Young,
I'll give them points for effort. I'll give them points for effort. I'll get together and
Everyone in the space, Mitch Barnett.
That's 22.
well, it's going to be 24. It's got under 6. So 24 to 44.
A couple 60 goes, Harvey on the replay. Once again, it's Cam Murray. He has to start next game.
No wonder I was like, oh, that was funny.
He's over under the post. There's Cam Murray linking that middle.
Well, he's tall. Timber,
He's the first one he must start in game 3. What a game we're going to have up there. Origin 3, Decider once again in Suncorp. New South Welshman, this is the challenge you love. Going up there, enemy territory. It's only been done 3 times before. So 94, 2005,
We got 2 minutes to go.
2024.
Like we're gonna have to decide during game 3.
The Warrior. He's on the Origin score. He has played a few minutes also. Started the game this evening. only reintroduced in the last couple of minutes. Go nowhere. Our post-game analysis with the best experts in the sport. Plenty to enjoy from a Queensland point of view. But the Blues, with all the thinking to do, it does not get any more intimidating than heading to a packed-out Suncorp Stadium to decide the Origin series. But for all footy fans, we are thankful that is what will happen. July 8th, Suncorp. There is nothing quite like it. Here's Staggs now. Slips it offload, back to Dylan Lucas. So that's 68 points in the state of Origin. This sort of scoreline.
Just run the ball out.
49.
That's all we're going to do now. 2 minutes left. Just run the ball, kick it into the corner.
Brownfield fast track. You need to score more than 24 points to win this game. And Laurie Daly, you can see, already thinking about game 3.
He's got second highest scoring Origin ever. 68 points. The highest was game 3 2000, the New South Wales one. It was 6-16, a result that ushered in a whole new generation of Queenslanders when Wayne Bennett was returned to the coaching role.
Brian Fletcher, he threw the grenade, that was a celebration.
Was that Brian Gerber when he scored
Russell
the massive amount of points?
32 points in
As the most capped Queenslander ever, Cam, you must be proud to see a team perform this way.
Yep. Really pleased for all the players out there tonight and the coaching staff. They've done a wonderful job in preparation for this one. And I said after game 1, it's a really strange situation where we're dominating for the most part of the game until Caleb Conroy off the field. And in the dressing shed, it wasn't that somber, even though they just lost the game. They were still up and about, so
Gino's rapid calf here.
I think they've taken that confidence.
Have a look at that tackle. Who's made that tackle? It was 20 seconds to go. Ken Murray sprinting from marker. He has to start. I think Victor Radley has to get more minutes. Victor's only played 30 minutes tonight.
The crowd count it down as Ethan Strange runs and offloads. That will bring it to a conclusion. The series is locked at 1-1.